Hello everyone. I welcome you all on my channel Online Knowledge Academy once again. In this video, we are going to discuss English practice set 4. Before this video, I have dropped already 3 videos of this series, and before watching this video, you must watch set 1, set 2, set 3. And set 1 is of utmost importance. Why? Because in set 1, let me repeat, if you are new viewer, in set 1, I have discussed the toppers paper. I have written answers, and in that video, I have focused on answer writing skills. How students should write answer skills, what are the points that should be taken into account in final examination while writing answers. I have discussed everything in the first video, set 1. So do not miss set 1, first set in the series. You can check in my channel for that. Now let us discuss. So here we have set 4. First question number 6, the scene passage. Now let us read together, and do not forget the formula, the technique that you're going to follow in this video. You need to be handy with pen and paper. You keep one notebook and paper, okay, and write your answers and then match the answers with me. Or if you're a quick learner, as I always say, you can make answers in your mind as well. Reading the following passage carefully and answer any 4 questions given below. The tablet has a flowery border. The second brother went away very pleased, not pleased, it's pleased. It's pleased. Very pleased with himself. Hardly had he gone when the third brother arrived there. He too inquired about the inscription, and on being told what it was, asked if there was any other writing on it. Only the donor's name, Wang Li, at the bottom, sang the monk. Now, this passage has been taken from the short story, uh, The Short Sighted Brothers. If you have studied, we have total 5 short stories. So, this passage has been taken from The Short Sighted Brothers. Now, let us look at some questions. Number 1, what did the tablet have for its decoration? So, the tablet had floral decoration. Okay, floral decoration, we can also say. Who answered the question about his decoration? The monk answered the question about the decoration. Who was very happy? Sorry. Who was very happy to know about that decoration? The second brother was very happy to know about the decoration. When did the third brother reach the monastery? So, from the passage, you can see, when did the third brother reach the monastery? So, hardly had he gone. So, as soon as he went, the third brother arrived in the monastery, right? What did the youngest brother want to know particularly? The youngest brother wanted to know about the donor's name particularly. Okay, next. Where was the donor's name mentioned? Where was the donor's name mentioned? If you see the passage, you will find it was mentioned on the bottom of the tablet. Right? Why was the second brother happy with himself? Why was the second brother happy with himself? So the second brother was happy to know the floral decoration around the tablet. Last question. Write the antonym of the departed from the passage. So antonym of this word departed will be go, gone somewhere. Gone, hardly had he gone, and here we have once went also. So go or gone. Now we have passage number 7. Okay, reading the following passage carefully and answer any 4 questions given below in a word or sentence each. There is no virus in this world more dangerous than fear. Understand this fear. There, otherwise you will become a dead body before your body dies. It has nothing to do with the virus. The scary atmosphere you feel, okay, it's not felt, it should be feel, you feel in these moments is collective madness. It has happened 1,000 times and will continue to happen. You usually keep your fear at bay But in the moment of collective madness, your consciousness can be completely lost. You want to know when you lost control of your fear. Then fear can make you do anything. In such a situation, you can also take your own life or others. Attention, be mindful, don't watch news that triggers fear. Stop talking about the epidemic. Repeating the same thing is like self hypnosis. Fear is a kind of self hypnosis. This idea will cause chemical changes in the body during an epidemic. The energy, wait a second, yes. During an epidemic, the energy around the world becomes irrational. This way, you can fall into a black hole anytime. Meditation then becomes a protective aura into which no negative energy can penetrate. So, the first process of solving unseen passage that we just do a plain reading, simple readings. We just do skimming, and after that we will understand each line and the meaning. So far in this reading we understood that this passage is about coronavirus, right? And we shouldn't be scared of the virus so much that the fear will overpower us. So let us see, there is no virus in this world more than fear, right? More dangerous than fear. Understand this virus, otherwise you will become a dead body before you dies. It has nothing to do with the virus. The scary atmosphere you feel in these moments is a collective madness. So we can invoke collective madness. We can have this feeling when we have excessive fear from this virus. It has happened 1,000 times and will continue to happen, so it's not going to stop. It will happen. It has happened 1,000 times and it will happen. You usually keep your fear at bay, okay? But in the moment of collective madness, your consciousness can be completely lost. So usually you keep your fear at bay. You don't scare much. But in the moment of collective madness, when everything is about virus around you, every people is talking about virus around you, so that time your consciousness can be completely lost, and you won't know when you lost control of your fear. When you lost control of your fear, then fear can make you do anything, right? In such situation you can also take your life or others. Very dangerous. Attention, be mindful, don't watch news that triggers fear. So we are suggested to not watch news that triggers our fear. Stop talking about the epidemic. Do not discuss much about epidemic. Okay, it's not particularly about coronavirus, because this in this passage we have epidemic. So any virus in general, this passage is about any virus. Okay, epidemic it is, because coronavirus has been said pandemic, and we have difference between epidemic and pandemic. Repeating the same thing is like self hypnosis. Fear is a kind of self hypnosis. This idea will cause chemical changes in the body during an epidemic. The energy around the world becomes irrational. And how can we get rid of this negative energy? Through meditation. So now look at the question. Through the question also we will understand more. What according to the narrator is more dangerous than virus? We are supposed to answer any four, so we can do five in final examination. One we can take extra for support to replace the wrong answer that we're going to make in examination. What according to narrator is more dangerous than virus? Fear. In one word answer. What happens if one doesn't understand this fear? What happens if one doesn't understand this fear? So if you do not understand this fear, otherwise you will become a dead body. So what happens if one doesn't understand this fear? One's body, you know, one person dies before his body dies actually, right? Does this happen every time? Yes, it has happened 1,000 times and will happen again. So does this happen every time? We need to answer yes, just one word. What is the lost when collective madness prevails in us? So you see, collective madness, it has happened 1,000 times. Keep your, when you lost control of your fear, okay? So your consciousness can be completely lost. So what is lost when you have, collective madness that is prevailing in our body? So our consciousness completely lost. We will not understand what is happening, and we will be out of our consciousness, and we can do anything. And further, we have seen in the passage that is giving information that we can kill ourselves or any other person. So what is the loss when collective madness prevails? Our consciousness. What is the warning given by the narrator? That don't watch news, don't discuss, right? Don't watch news that triggers you, and do not discuss about it much with people around you. Is it advisable to discuss the epidemic? No. What happens when one gets this idea? Fear. What happens when one gets this idea? Fear. So this idea will cause chemical changes in the body, you can see, right? How can we remove our negative tendency? How can we remove our negative tendency? We can say that we can get rid of negativity or negative tendencies through meditation. Meditation protect aura, is a protective aura into which no negative energy can penetrate. So meditation will dispel all negativity. Section C. Answer of this section must be written at one place in the same serial order. Sapling. Can you match? Sapling, confer, foster, tending, massive, conceive, invariably, piles, onset, facet. Okay. Can you tell me the name of the prose from which all these vocabularies are taken? Thimakka, isn't it? Sapling. Sapling is a young plant or baby plant. So here we have. Confer means to give away awards. Foster means to help as a verb or as a noun, an adopted son. Tending means caring, last J. Massive means a very huge, giant. Where, which option? Beginning, exceptionally large, right here. Conceive means uh, when you are, when you are able to conceive. Conceive means to become pregnant, basically, to become mother. So conceive means to become pregnant. In the story, Thimaka was unable to conceive. She was unable to give birth to any child, any kid, any baby, right? Invariably means without fail, or always, most of the time, often. So without fail, yes. Piles means bucket. A will be matched with, right? Onset means beginning, beginning. We have beginning here. Facet will be matched with a particular aspect. Identify parts of speech. Treatment, heals wound. Treatment, noun. Whenever we have ment in the last of any word, we can easily say that the given word would be called a noun. Treatment, okay. Entertainment. Next, don't say you don't agree with me. This is an interjection. Whenever we have this, you know, inter exclamatory mark of exclamation, so these words will be called interjection, one of the parts of speech, and last part of speech. Since he was tired, he went to bed early. Since comes in the beginning of the sentence, and you will find then followed by comma, so you can say since is used as conjunction in this place. Since it will be equal to because he was tired, he went to bed early. Next, number 4. I live singing because it is interest. I live, no, I like singing because it is interesting. I like singing because it is interesting. I can't be at ease until I wash my face. I can't be at ease until I wash my face. So in this time it will be called a conjunction, right? Because this conjunction is joining two different clauses. Clause 1, clause 2. Eureka, I got it. Again, mark of exclamation, interjection. I like salt and pepper. So, and is joining two different words, salt and pepper. So, conjunction. Have you passed? Congratulations. So congratulations again. Interjection. Make hay while the sun shines. While the sun shines. Make hay while the sun shines. So while is again conjunction. Wake up early so that you can study. Early is an adverb. Early, late, right? Fill in any pair of the following blanks. A, N, or the articles. Question we have, bit number 10 belongs to articles. Lord Krishna played the flute. Question number 2, the camel. The camel is the ship of the desert. Sandeep is an architect. The elephant is a big animal. An elephant is a big animal. Ramu and Shiru are of a size. There is a swimming pool in our town. The minister is arriving in the morning. Okay, so we have some phrases as fixed phrases with articles. For example, in the morning, in the evening. Okay. Uh, we also use definite article with the body organs. So we must say the heart is a very important organ of our body. Next, number 11. He should leave by 9 by Monday by next month. We have options here. He should leave by 9 p.m. by Monday by next month. All are right. Fill in any of the following, any error of the following with suitable prepositions. Okay, by mistake, I think what happened, this is the typing mistake and answers are given already. Okay, so we can see questions. For example, the case was argued by an eminent lawyer. So by should be missing here, should be as blank. But you see the question, this question can be repeated in the examination, so you need to focus on the question. We went to Chennai by air. Okay, by air. They are going to USA. Thimaka is from Karnataka. He was rewarded for his good work. Next, we traveled from Delhi. This is the combination from to, between and either or, neither nor. Love of animals is good habit. Love of animals, so of we have here preposition. He is lying on the floor of the living room. Are you talking of her bag? Let us see suitable verbs. People dash speak Telugu in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. So people speak, it will be same as it is speak Telugu in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. This is the fact. And when we have fact, natural, universal, and all time truth or fact, so we use simple present tense. Mary does eat her supper by 7 p.m. So in this case, it's a very important question, star marking question. In this case, we need to write, everyone, Mary will Mary will have eaten. When you have question with by, when you see time is shown by this word, I mean by time, when time is shown with this word by, so you will use future perfect tense, will have eaten. So Mary will have eaten her supper by 7 p.m. Don't disturb, the child is sleeping. Okay, child is sleeping. If I dash a bird, I would fly high in the sky to have a beautiful view of the earth. So if I were a bird, I would fly high in the sky to have a beautiful view of the earth. It is time we started. It is time we started. This is again very important question. It is time. It can be asked in the examination, star marking. Whenever we have phrase it is high time or it is time, so we use past simple tense directly after subject. I mean it is time we started working hard. And why do we use in this way? Because it is suppose it is time means we are already late, so we should have already started our work. That's the reason we say we started working hard. Id, it's wrong. It's should be if here. Okay, if I were you, I would construct an independent house. We will use would. Okay, transformation part number 1, and you must do this transformation yourself. Then listen to me. In the video, Surya was invited to tea by Chandra. Okay, so Chandra invited Surya to tea. Done. Money alone can't solve all the problems. All the problems can't be solved with money alone. Father said to Sweta, switch off the fan. Father told Sweta or ordered Sweta to switch off the fan. Oh, he is dead. Here should we have one exclamation mark. Oh, he is dead, the doctor said. So the doctor exclaimed with sorrow that he was dead. For many Indians, cricket gives greater pleasure than football. Wait. For many Indians, here should be four. For many Indians, cricket gives great pleasure than football. So we can write, when we go to transform into a positive degree, we can say for many Indians, football does not give as much pleasure as cricket. Done. He was very happy now. He was very happy now. When we have now, how can we write was? So it should be is. This sentence is wrong actually. He is very happy now, isn't he? But suppose, let's say this is the question that is given in the examination, so you will say wasn't he. Okay, wasn't he? 14-bit, let us do quickly. I will report it to the concerned teacher. This is the correcting grammatical errors, underline grammatical errors. So I will report it to the teacher concerned. Okay, first we write noun, then we mention an adjective. I will report it to the teacher concerned. Who is concerned? We go home by walk. We go home on foot. I do not know what is your name. I do not know what your name is. Is my point clear? I do not know what your name is. We will write like this, because whenever we have two sentences together, it's a kind of indirect sentence, and the structure says that we shouldn't write a helping verb just after the conjunction word. Here what is acting as a conjunction. Now for he went to backside of the house, he went to back of the house. Okay, a bouquet of yellow roses lend color and fragrance. Lends color and fragrance. Here is the keys. Let me show you first. Here is the keys. What is the mistake? Here are the keys. This helping verb, whenever we have a sentence starting with here or there, so helping verb is taken based on the nouns that come later. Any noun, if it is coming later, so helping verb will be decided based on the noun. If we have plural noun, so plural helping verb will be taken. Here are the keys. Supply the missing letter. This is the easiest bit, right? And all of you who are watching this video will agree on this point, that this is the easiest bit. So let us do very quickly. Persuade, flutter, pounce, explode, attempt, breathe, 100, passive, collapse, threaten. Done. Identify the silent consonant letters. Okay, knock, knock, okay, autumn, n, cupboard, cupboard, p, p, tight, gh, walk, l, sword, w, sword, sword, as well as r we can also say, subtle, b, psalm, p and l as well, p and l, handsome, d silent, handsome. Just like in Wednesday, it's not Wednesday, it's Wednesday. It's not handkerchief, it's a hanky, handkerchief. And g silent, no, it's no. Speak, speak, to tell, constantly, attention, attention. Unfortunate, want, individual. Odd one out, use, us, union, us. Ink, if, island. Through, thorough, this, thin, thorough, this, thin, this. Sit, fit, right. Rose, choose, lose. I think in this case, wrong bold letters are given. There should be O. So rose, chose, lose. This should be answer. Weak, meek, dear, dear. Next, 19. Understand, decision, shout, supremely, encouragement, flashlight. Number of syllables we need to. Okay. Understand, understand, understand. 3. Decision, decision. 3. Understand. 3. Shout. 1. Definitely. Supremely. 3. Encouragement. 4. Flashlight. 2. Now last question, tree diagram need to convert into paragraph. So basically I think, because I also take classes, so this has been inverted. Actually in your book you will find you have paragraph and you need to transfer into a diagram, and this is the diagram of that paragraph. This is the diagram of that paragraph, and here we have inversion question, inverted question. So inversion of the question is given. Anyhow we can describe, suppose if it comes in your examination, we can describe in this way. Tree diagram. Okay, I mean the given tree diagram shows the different types of drums. There are three types of drums have been shown in the figure: frame drums, rattle drums, and tabular drums. Frame drums are beaten to produce sound, whereas rattle drums are shaken to produce sound. And tabular drums are also beaten. Tabular drums and frame drums, both of them are used to transmit message. That's it. Thank you very much. And if you like this video, please share this video to the maximum students so that they can also get benefit from this video. And lastly, before leaving, please watch set 1 video, because set 1 is the most important video of this series. Thank you very much once again.